What's up, fam? This your boy Cut to the Chase TV. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and be sure to share this video. I got some news for you Negroes today. Philly rapper YBC Dul was shot and killed after he dug up his op's grave, and that's the way his life was supposed to end. Now, I'm not saying I'm happy it happened. I'm not saying he deserved it, but when you look at his antics and you look at the moniker Mr. Disrespectful, he asked for it. Now, I know people are going to say he's 25 years old. People are going to talk about how young he is. But at 25 years old, you know better than go to your op's grave site. You know better than dissing the dead. You know better than gangbanging. See, we got to stop treating these dudes like they are disabled children. He don't know no better. He had a lot of life to live. Only if he would have knew how the streets work. These dudes ain't stupid. They can twist up gang signs with their finger. They can communicate non-verbally using sign language with each other. They know how to operate the streets. They know how to use mathematics to move that dope. And you mean to tell me he didn't know what he was doing was wrong? He knew what he was doing was wrong. But you know why he kept doing it? Because he was chasing clout. The more disrespectful he became, the more notoriety he has. See, we gotta stop rewarding these rappers for bad behavior. Cause we be listening to their music, we be seeing them dissing the dead ops in interviews, and we don't really be outraged. We still be bumping the music, we be reciting lyrics. It's not until somebody get clapped then we gotta pause for concern. Then everybody wanna go on a preaching sermon. We gotta do better. This music is horrible. Drill culture is detrimental. Why we don't speak about it before it gets to this point? Because if we would have told YBC Dul to shut the hell up, if we would have called him out when he was digging up his op's grave, maybe his life would have been saved. But instead, we rewarded him. Everybody made videos about him. Everybody was saying he's Mr. Disrespectful. This guy's amazing. How disrespectful can you get? And ever since he gained notoriety, he been chasing it. I'm gonna play the clip of him digging up his op's grave, and then I'm gonna play the clips of these other videos that added to his death as well. Let's go.
I lost my brother to the shit, so they got fill it worse. Kwame still ain't got no tombstone, might go dig up his dirt.
Ain't got no fucking tombstone, I'm gonna dig his fucking dirt up. Hey yo, where the fuck Kwame at, yo?
Y'all see that? He said Kwame ain't got no tombstone, I might go dig up his dirt. And then sooner or later, a video circulates on the internet of him at a grave site digging up the dirt. And I'm like, dang, how disrespectful can you be? How low can you go? And meanwhile, everybody else is saying this is a savage. He rapping what he living. He got one up on the ops. And you also see people recording him. You see people laughing in the background. And I'm like, damn, what kind of homies you got? Why are you letting your homie crash out? See, the streets work like this. You my homie. We in the gang. We are a part of a brotherhood. I love you. I don't want anything to happen to you. So my responsibility is to pull your coattail when you're wrong. Did nobody pull his coattail? Hey, bro, don't go to that grave site. Don't upload this on the internet. I'm not recording this for you. They should have did that. But instead, they chose to go with him, uploaded it on the internet, and history was made, and now his life is over with. And most people will say he deserved it. Most people would say this is karma, because you're making fun of your ops. You talking about he ain't got no tombstone. You show up to the grave site, shovel in hand. You dancing on the grave. Y'all urinating on it. Y'all just destroyed the little grave site. Now you get taken out, and I got a question. Will you have a tombstone? Will you get the proper going away party? Or would your mama have to create a GoFundMe just to put you in the ground? See, those are the things that all the gangsters need to be asked. Cause we get you gangbanging. We get you a thug. We get you a savage. But if you pass away today, will you be a burden on your family? Will your mama have to hit the news station? Will your daddy be talking about, I can't believe my son is gone? We need a GoFundMe. I gotta fish. I gotta have a fish fry. Will they have to do that while you up here gangbanging? If the answer is yes, like I always say, you got more stuff you need to worry about than gangbanging. That's all I'm saying.
Cardi, where the fuck you at? Ah!
Now, once that video was posted online, it spread like a wildfire. Everybody was talking about it. YBC Dul became a household name. Everybody called him Mr. Disrespectful. The fans was in awe. The industry was shook. He was getting interviews left and right. He got to talk about it on No Jumper. He got all these interview platforms asking about this. Hey, YBC Dul, I see a video you circulating. You at the ops grave site. What's that about? So we rewarded him for his bad behavior. And once you reward somebody, they gonna keep on chasing it. You mean to tell me I can be disrespectful? I can diss the ops and I get rewarded with interviews? I get rewarded with promo? So hell, I'ma keep on doing it. And now look where he's at. Less than 24 hours after he just did an interview with a YouTuber, he's gone. And he was disrespectful in the interview. He was bragging about he ain't never been hit up. He was bragging about he ain't never been shot at. He ain't never been touched. And now he's gone. I'm gonna play you some clips of that interview. And the irony is scary. Pay close attention to it. Let's go.
It depends where you hit him at. I ain't get hit yet.
When you say hit, you mean hit by gun bullet?
Yeah, got by gun bullet.
And you never been hit?
Yeah, I ain't get hit yet.
And how many times you been doing the hit?
We been doing this shit for a long minute now.
You hear him? You see the way he's walking? The way he's talking? He talking he ain't never been hit. He ain't never been shot. And that's what these street dudes be doing. It's like a badge of honor to them. I've been in the streets this long. I ain't never been touched. Anybody can get touched. Anybody can get their life taken. Nigga, you ain't Superman. You don't got superhuman powers. It just ain't been your time yet. So meanwhile, he's bragging. He walking the streets. He's power walking. He talking this stuff. Talking about he ain't never been touched. Less than 24 hours later, he's dead. You see how fast stuff change in the streets. I always tell people, victories in the streets are short-lived. 1 minute you're bragging about you ain't never been touched. 1 minute you bragging about all the people you clapped. And then the next minute your family talking about you was a good old boy. RIP, I can't believe my baby gone. That's how fast it happens. Take heed to this situation. There's nothing cute about being in the game. I get it, you 16, you 17, you 18, you 19, you 20, you want to be in the game. You think to give you notoriety, y'all the cool kids on the block, the ladies is chasing you. But as you start getting older, you gonna eventually look in the mirror and say, what the hell am I doing? All the homies in jail, I did a bit in jail, didn't nobody come see me. You start realizing that this whole gangbanging moniker is a waste of time. That your homies really ain't got your back like they say they do. Yes, it's a brotherhood when you're out, but when you go to jail, you in that 6-foot cell, you trying to get some money on your commissary. It ain't the homies who's gonna be doing that. It's either gonna be your baby mama, your girlfriend, your mama, or it's gonna even be your granny. Cause you know you gonna always be granny baby. She gonna always say, my baby, he having a hard time in that cell. I'ma send him $50. I know the game. A lot of you dudes in jail be taking all your granny's social security money. The first day every month, she putting $200 in your butt. You getting draws, you getting chips. Y'all dudes wild for that. Leave granny alone. Find your own way. That's all I'm saying. But let's continue.
More than 10?
10 niggas posted up, I hop out, switch the crowd. All them niggas running with they hostage for me. Anywhere I go, nobody don't play with me. I never got robbed. I never got touched, shot at in the city yet.
There's a certain artist in the city.
Now, what's the point of that? Now, I'm not saying you can't collaborate with YouTubers. I'm not saying you can't make videos with them. But my question to YBC Dul, what's all that rah-rah talk? Why you acting tough in front of them? You walking the block talking about what you did, dry snitching? You think them dudes give a crap about what you did? They trying to exploit you. Oh, YBC Dul, Mr. Disrespectful. Let me take a block down his neighborhood. Let me walk down his neighborhood. Let him parade me around so I can look cool for my friends. They making the money. And now that you passed away, their numbers gonna shoot up. They don't give a damn about you. So y'all gotta be careful about the image you put out. You gotta be careful about who you give that energy to. That's all I'm saying. But this gets worse because during that interview, he pulling out straps and he even snitched and said they are illegal firearms. Let's take a look at this video.
That's how we coming. We in the trenches, like we in Philly. I'm outside.
And besides that, they also got a different type of dogs on them. Just to clarify, those are legal firearms. Legally obtained, legally owned firearms.
Illegal firearm.
You see that? The interview tried to take up for him. He was like, just to be clear, these are legal firearms. YBC Dul didn't like that. He looked at the camera and said they illegal because he wants to portray himself as a savage. He liked that bad name on himself. He liked being looked at as a savage. So when the dude tried to give him some leeway and say these are illegal firearms, he cut it to the camera and said, nah, they illegal. I'm real. I'm a savage. I got illegal firearms. I'm showing you guys. He's trying to be too hard. And to be honest, he's chasing it. And I got one more thing to show you guys. I'm going to also read a news article about the shooting. And we're going to try to break down what happened because this is crazy. A big time rapper in Philly gets taken out just 24 hours after doing an interview bragging about taking out his ops. Life comes real fast, don't it? But let's read this news article and see what we can piece together about this whole situation. Let's go. Boom. So here's the news article. It says, man dies after being shot in the chest, hand, and oni, police say. Let's read it. A man was killed after being shot in North Philadelphia on Friday afternoon, according to a spokesperson with the Philadelphia Police Department. The shooting happened just after 3:30 p.m. on the 5500 block of North 6th Street in the Oni neighborhood of Philadelphia, police said. Did y'all hear that? He was taken out in broad daylight at 3:30 p.m. Do y'all hear that? So all you dudes want to be gangsters, all you dudes want to be a street legend, just listen to this. 3:30 p.m. broad daylight, the sun is shining. You might just be sitting in your car chopping it up with the homies. Before you know it, somebody might just pull up on you, draw down, and take you out. This ain't 11 o'clock at night. This ain't 1 o'clock in the morning. This is when kids are getting out of school. That is crazy. But let's go. A man in his mid-20s was taken to a nearby hospital by private vehicle with several gunshot wounds to his chest and right hand, according to officials. He was pronounced dead at the hospital just before 4 p.m. No one has been arrested yet and no weapons were recovered, police said. If you have any information on this case, please call the Philadelphia Police Department Homicide Unit. So dang, you get that? He's sitting in his car. It's 3:30 p.m. A gunman walks up, hit him in the chest, hit him in the hand. His life is over with. And all the things he did to people, now people are going to do it to him. He was antagonizing other people's family. Now people is finna antagonize his family. Cronny, wherever the dude named, he went to the grave site. What you think his people gonna do now? Now you got a grave site. They might show up to your site, dance on it, take pictures on it. Everything you did to the ops, they are liable to do it to you, and that's how the streets work, man. You get back, I gotta get back. It's a game of cat and mouse. Nobody wins in the end. Because when you look at it from both sides, a lot of people in jail and a lot of people are dead. That's the end result. But anyway, guys, those are my thoughts about this whole situation. But I want to know how you guys feel about it. It's a sad situation on both ends. I just hope it gets better. Let me know in the comment section. Share this video. I love you guys. Peace.